They say dreams of flight are the mind's way of sharing with us the freedom or the illusion of such in our daily lives. With that in mind, in your mind's eye now, picture now rolling plains and fields of grass and flowers of a full spectrum of colour in bloom. Imagine soaring over this bed of colour, raising your wings to bring you higher, wind whistling through your hair and your form as you bring yourself higher and higher, your feet and your fingers barely touching the topmost tips of ears of corn. You're now flying high above cornfields in gold and all the colours and spectrum of our world. Quickly now we hasten our pace towards the east, or perhaps the north, but we know not or care not, and the eye of the sun breaks in dawn light upon the world. We see the ground, the trees, forests, unfamiliar to our eyes, but of singular, incorruptible beauty. Hasten again we fly, faster, faster, upon swift wings, and the wind is like a clamouring tempest in our ears, drowning out all sound apart from the beating of our own soul and the music upon the world and upon our lips. In the distance, figures of men and women flash beneath our wings, now as we fly high over buildings, scattered at first but in deeper concentrations, as if they've been fashioned from the very earth they sit upon, brought up like fingernails upon the earth, sharing their opulence but their stark beauty. Even though now the light breaks upon the world in all its glory, and the people of the realm below begin to teem from their homes and homesteads, the world darkens. We, in our swift flight, start encountering bubbles, distorted air, resistance upon our wings, and our vision for a moment as we pass between them becomes like glass shattered upon the stone. Now we see it, the final destination of our flight. Amidst the chaos of the cityscape that has sprung up around it from the mists of dew upon the ground, we bear witness to a sight of absolute majesty. A tower stretching from ground to the very heavens themselves, standing tall and proud in defiance of all the natural laws we know. This tower is like a crucible of power upon the world. It is both sharp as knives and smooth as a lover's caress in form. We dart through the streets now low of the morning town, and then up, up along the wall of this construct, shadow of our winged form being cast upon the perfect white gold of its stone. Banners and sigils catch our vision as we scale the outside of the tower. Sigils of the greatest lords of the fallen, names as common as you and I, overshadowed by one larger in each turn, by the radiance of the Lightbringer's own sigil. Trumpets now catch our ear, greeting the dawn in majestic splendour as we press on to the summit. Fierce tempest, like a Jove we encounter now, a ring of storms that deftly touches and tickles the topmost point of this tower, the absolute pinnacle, a gem, green, multifaceted, multi-hued, shining, brilliant emerald, tall as a man, and held amid steel and stone constructs of the tower itself. This is a shard of our Father, set in stone upon the top of this tower in aid of its great workings. Down now we plunge into the very tower itself, and we startle upon a great circular room, full of tapestries that flutter in the wind upon our arrival. Many pillared of chiselled stone, layered gold, and absolute marble opulence exist in this circular room. Men, women, humans, all donned in robes, skitter about left and right, hither and thither, working tirelessly on one small item right in the centre of this tower, obscured from our vision. The light of the emerald jewel shines through the ceiling, travelling down cut rivulets in the stone. It is as if this very room was thrown or node and for the use of its occupants. It is complete. One of the road figures says, female, male, and in all languages of the world in unison. The tome of the Creator's word has been transcribed. From the throng of robed people, a book is held aloft, catching the sunlight streaming in through windows and arches. Words of great strength echo around the room now. Show me. It is the word of our beloved Lord, the Morning Star himself. The throng gather. The book is opened, and the very ceiling melts away like liquid gold, exposing the crowd to the whirling storm and the brilliant green emerald jewel above their heads. One voice they sing. In many planes of existence, they solve equations, build a wall with brick and mortar, install a firewall, speak litanies, words of power, sing songs, and all the future languages of our world. But for this vision, we hear 4 notes sung in unison. Pain burns us now, and our vision is blackened. Such pain through all our form. It is as if 1,000 fires were set amidst our flesh, and we wake up screaming, the alarm clock beeping 1,000 curses in our ears. And now we end our dream and our scene, sweat dripping from our bodies, and the memory of pain burning in our very nerves.